It's time for Lion Athletics on your new home for Baxter Springs High School sports, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by It's time for Baxter Springs High School Athletics on your new home for the Lions, Baxter Springs Sports Live.
We got the women's game coming up here in just about minutes and 45 seconds. And it should be a good battle between the Titans and the Lions. Those of you on Columbus Sports Live, my name is Daryl McLeod. Alongside me is Sarah Goebel on camera and color. And we're ready to bring to you guys what should be a good game before that midseason tournament takes off for both teams. I believe they both have that tournament next week, at least most do. Well, I'd like to let you guys know before we get any further into this broadcast that everything here on Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM Williams Diversified Materials. WDM is proud to support Baxter Springs Athletics and USD 508. Stop in and see WDM at 2903 Military or call 620-679-9810. Be sure to ask about the storage shed and the U-Haul rental. Once again, thank you to WDM for sponsoring the entire show. I can't thank you guys enough. We appreciate it greatly. Well, set to be a good one tonight. Lions coming in, having some struggles so far this season, but should be a good game tonight against the Titans. They have had their struggles of their own, depth chart being one of the main struggles for both these teams as it flows. Not a lot of experience between both teams, a lot of young players. However, Columbus will have the edge on that side, having a few seniors on this starting lineup. Baxter only having two, with Emma Walker as well as Bella Weaver. So it should be a good game tonight. Expect to see a tight scoring matchup and a very good defensive battle. We're going to take our first break here of the pregame show. When we come back, we're going to have starting lineups, keys to the game, and more. Plus, basketball to follow. Should be a good night for basketball. Cold weather outside, warm basketball inside. I always love basketball season because I don't have to be out in the elements. It's one of my favorite. We're going to take that quick break. When we come back, we'll have all that and more here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org. At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Titans and Lions warming up, getting ready to go in this one. Well, it's going to be a tough matchup. We both know that one. Lions have had their struggles all year long, and both these teams have had some struggles against some of the tougher teams in the league, as the CNC is a very tough league this year, with the likes of Colgan and Frontenac being the two-headed monster of this league as it runs, and then Girard being a very good contender as well. However, these teams pretty much a must-win tonight against each other. Both have to take home something. I mean, it's going to be hard to get wins, hard to gather wins all season long, especially when you're facing the likes of, like I said, Frontenac, Colgan, Girard. There are some weaker sides, Galena. Lions fell to Galena earlier this year. However, tonight, it's a very important game because these two face off, trying to stay out of that lower position and in the entire sub-state bracket, don't want to go up against that one seed straight off as we go into sub-state. So, Sarah, how can the Baxter Springs Lions get this victory tonight? What do they need to do?
Well, I think for the Lady Lions, they really need to focus on breaking the press. They've struggled in it through multiple games. The Colgan game was a great example of them struggling. And I can't really remember if St. Paul pressed a lot, but I thought if they did improve. But still, they need to work on it and focus, because I'm sure that the Columbus Titans are going to press from watching film. And then they need to create scoring opportunities and be smart with the ball and make smart choices so you don't have as many turnovers and just the little things.
That's exactly right. And remembering back to that St. Paul game, they didn't do much press, but whenever they did, it was usually just either Georgia Harris or one of the players staying up and causing havoc, where the Lions usually like to give Mike Adams the ball and let her just kind of stroll down the court and set up offense that way. It's usually smart for teams to not allow that to happen.
Yeah, the Lady Lions like to freak out whenever the press. So this time today, they need to stay calm, cool, collective, and come on.
That's exactly right. And I think another key that we've been talking about all year long is definitely just shooting more for the Lions. I mean, we've talked about it almost every game. One of their main deficits that they haven't just thrown up shots. It's been kind of slow on offense to start off, and in that St. Paul game, they really improved. Towards the end of that game, they were just coming down and shooting, and honestly, it was really impressive for me to see, at least because a couple of those shots went in. And that's what we talk about almost every time. You might not make all of them, but gosh dang it, at least try. You don't know what's going to happen if you don't try. Well, we're going to take another quick break because they give recognition to one of our referees down there. They're about to play the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have starting lineups and tip-off here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello.
Welcome back here to Baxter Spring Sports Live. I'm Daryl McLeod alongside the Sarah Goebel and Cameron Cullen. They're getting their starting lineups out here for you guys. So Sarah, go ahead and give us the Columbus Titans starting roster.
For the Titans, we have number 0, Katie Mooney. Number 3, Briley Johnson. Number 5, Ella Helms. Number 12, Ava Harmon. And number 25, Macy Allison.
A tough starting lineup there for the Titans. Now over to your Baxter Springs Lions. For the Lions, number 3, Kirsten Berggraf, just a sophomore on this team. A junior, number 4, Chloe Turley. At the other guard position, number 11, Olivia Comer, also a sophomore. Running out, one of the head players of this team, number 22, Mike Adams, one of the key ball carriers. We'll see her tonight quite a bit, I assume. And last but certainly not least, rounding out that starting 5, number 24, Bailey Campbell. That is just about going to wrap up our pregame show here. As these teams are getting ready to go, I want to let you know that pregame show was brought to you by Route 66 Hardware, your trusted hardware store located in Baxter Springs, serving the community with top quality tools. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I lost my mic there for a second. Serving the community with top quality tools, equipment, and supplies. Everything you need for the home, lawn, garden, and more is at Route 66 Hardware, 109 East 12th Street in Baxter Springs, or call 620-856-3300. Stop in and ask about the big changes coming soon. Berggraf goes up for the tip. Comer going to tip it back to her, and that ends the pregame show here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. Turley passes off to Comer, who goes back up top of the key to Adams. Adams going to go over to Turley, who stands on the Lions. She's going to dribble around. Guarded tightly. Tries to go in the corner, and they're going to call 5 seconds on Turley. So good defense there from Ellie Helms. Going to lead to a turnover for the Lions. Helms, just a sophomore for this Titan team. She brought it up the 4 for them. That's tipped away by Adams. Adams playing some tight defense. She's going to bring it up the court. She's going to try and go down low. Ends up getting doubled. Gets the ball tipped away from her and passes out to Comer. They'll reset at the top of the key. Campbell tries to go down low. She goes up for a jump shot. Gets back down into her, so she's going to get called for a travel. Lions going with a full court press. Campbell playing defense on Helms. Helms going to blow by and go over the middle. Loses it. Berggraf going to get away with the steal. Campbell going to slow down, bring it up the court for the Lions. Lions call their play. Turley gets the pass. Comer comes out at the top of the key, standing on the logo. Now Campbell on the word Lions. She's going to go down low to Turley, standing in the corner. Guarded by Helms. Helms going to get in and force a jump ball. It'll remain Lion basketball.
I believe the arrow is towards the Titans.
Oh, never mind. Looked like they were setting up for... Well, one gave the one signal, one gave the other. Helms gets the inbound. She's going to go on the sideline. Campbell hits the floor, and a down low pass on the block to Ava Harmon, going to result in an easy 2 for the Titans. Titans playing tight man defense. Adams trying to go to work. It's poked away by Johnson. Now Comer at the top of the key. Guarded by Allison. Goes cross-court past to Turley. Helms guarding. Turley passes down low to Campbell. Campbell fakes the jump shot. Goes inside, and it's stripped away by Helms. Helms has a fast break. Fast break guarded by Burgraff, but Mooney going to go up for an easy 2. 4-0 is the score. Turley. Bring it up the court. She's going to be picked up at the logo. Pulls a little crossover on Helms. Passes off to Comer. Now Comer to Burgraff. Burgraff to Adams. Adams standing on the wing. Campbell now. To Comer, who stands on the word Lions. Guarded by Allison. Goes down low to Burgraff. Burgraff's guarded by Johnson. Tries to go cross court to Adams. It's poked away, but Adams gets it back. Throws up a jump shot. No good. Rebounded down low by Harmon. And Helms will push the floor for the Lions. She goes across the logo. Passes over to Mooney. Now Helms back to the top of the key. Thinks about shooting. Doesn't elect to. Passes off her assist instead. And that's going to be Johnson with the jump shot. That jump shot going to force the Lions to call a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. You're here watching Lion basketball on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back, everybody. We're right back into the action here in Baxter Springs. I apologize. You guys are probably buffering right now. I'm going to fix that whenever we go to our next break. Campbell gets it at the top of the key. She's guarded by Mooney. Now Adams. Burgraff has it. Passes into the corner to Campbell. Campbell fakes the jump shot. Passes off to Cassida. Cassida entered the game for the Lions. Now Adams. 3-ball. No good. Rebounded by Harmon. Harmon hands off to Helms, who passes in the corner. Mooney. Mooney's 3-ball is good. So Titans with some early shooting abilities, and Harmon going to get the steal. Now Mooney stops at the top of the key. She's guarded by Cassidy. Inside. Easy 2 from Johnson. That'll make it an 11-0 lead. Okay, one sec, everybody. Your stream's going to stop for a second, but it's no big deal, trust me. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. We were experiencing some buffering issues, so I had to go back and fix it real quick, but we should be back. Should be good as new. I apologize for any of the buffering that we had, but back at better than ever, as they say. What you guys missed while we buffered, it wasn't much. Lions would inbound the ball, and Katie Simpson, who had just entered the game, would come up and have a quick steal and an easy 2. That would make it 13-0. And the Lions facing some difficulties when beating the press, just like we talked about in our keys to the game. Another person who entered the game is Gracie Major. Just round out that 5. So that pass is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Titan basketball. Major inbounds to Helms. The Lions playing a 2-3 zone with Vestal guarding the middle. Major. Pass to Mooney. Mooney going to go cross court to Major once again. Major throws up a 3. No good. Rebounded down low by Burgraff. Burgraff gets trapped down low. Had nowhere to go with the ball. Passes out to Adams. Adams. Helms has it. Passes off to Mooney. Mooney on the wing. Throws up a 3. No good. Rebounded down low by Helms. Helms will go inside. Fakes the shot. Goes up and under for another 2. 15-0 the score with 2:24 remaining. Adams. Pass off to Burgraff. And they're going to get a foul on Mooney. Mooney trying to take that one away on the pass. Vestal has it, guarded tightly by Simpson. Now Adams on the logo. She's going to pass off to Campbell, who has it on the words Lions. Simpson guarding. Helms tries to poke that one away from Burgraff. Burgraff crosses over and goes inside. They're going to call... They're going to call a foul on Helms. That'll be her first. Second team foul on the Titans. Vestal has it on the baseline. That's going to be poked out of bounds by Helms. Inbounded to Adams. Adams trying to set up some offense. Weaver is into the game for the Lions. Weaver gets the ball at the top of the key. Passes back. Comer has it over to Adams. Now Weaver. One dribble jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Comer. Comer throws it up, and they're going to call a shooting foul, so she'll get sent to the line with a chance at 2. First free throw, no good. Second free throw off as well. Helm's going to come down the rebound. She's coming up quick. Coming down the floor quick. Passes on the block to Mooney, and Mooney going to get fouled by Adams, so she'll be sent to the free throw line. That'll be Adams' first foul and the first team foul on the Lions. That free throw's good. Emma Walker will enter the game here for Burgraff. A second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Comer. Comer going to stop and weave through traffic. Passes off to Weaver. Weaver on that 10-foot line. Dribbles down to the baseline. And they're going to call a foul on Major. Comer passes up top to Adams. Adams puts on her best Moss impersonation. They're going to call a travel. She went to the floor, couldn't get it out of her hands fast enough. And so that'll be another turnover here on the Lions. 16-0 the score, a minute 14 remaining. For all you guys listening on Columbus Sports Live, I apologize. I think your stream's buffering right now. I'm going to get that fixed as soon as we enter the first quarter. So I apologize for that. That's blocked away by Adams. Adams has a fast break. Going to go right into Mooney and go up for the layup. And they're going to call a foul on the floor, I believe. So they're going to inbound from the baseline. Well, it was on the floor, but because they reached the double bonus, that's going to send Adams to the free throw line for a chance to put up the first points of the match for the Lions. That first free throw's no good. Second free throw off the mark. Major will come down with the rebound. Helms pushes the floor, going to pass it way down low to Simpson. A risky pass picked away by Comer. Comer pushing the floor quickly for the Lions. She'll stop at the top of the key. Helms going to block her. Now Weaver passes off to Adams, who has it. Back to Weaver at the top of the key. Weaver now tries to cut inside. Comer goes inside to Vestal. That's poked away, but recovered by Comer. Now Helm's going to go in for the jump ball, and that'll be Lion basketball. .25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. For all you guys on Columbus Sports Live, I mentioned a little bit ago, I'll mention again just in case you just tuned in. Is that one stolen away by Major? Major working up the floor, passes off to Helms. Helms throws up a layup. Going to be fouled by Comer, and she'll be sent to the line for two. Yes, I mentioned earlier, you guys are probably freezing up right now, and I apologize for that. I don't know why it's doing that to you guys, but I'm going to fix that here in a few seconds. 14.5 seconds, as a matter of fact, as Helms knocks down the first free throw. Trinity Green entered the game a little bit ago on those free throws from Comer. Second free throw is good. Walker inbounds to Adams. Now Weaver. Major guarding. Weaver going to take it around at the top of the key. Looks like the Titans are running another 2-3 zone. They're going to call a foul on... I didn't see who they called it on.
I believe number 5, but we'll see in just a second.
They're going to call that on number 13, Trinity Green. And that'll send Vestal to the free throw line with 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. First free throw good, and Vestal going to put up the first points here for the Lions. Simpson comes down with the rebound. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 18-1 is the score here in Baxter Springs. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military.
New vendor. Be patient as Route 66 commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your stream probably freezed out, probably just now getting going once again here. I apologize for the frames issues we're having right now. I don't quite understand why they're happening, but I'm hoping to get them fixed here as we move along. These things always have issues. Turley brings up the floor for the Lions. Now Campbell at the top of the key. Passes back to Turley. Turley throws up a 3-ball. No good. And Hartman going to come down with the rebound. Adams passes back to Turley. Comer to Adams. Adams cross court to Turley. Inside to Burgraff. Back to Comer. Good ball movement here for the Lions. Adams going to throw up a 3. No good. Pass down low to Campbell, who passes to Burgraff. Passes back out. That shot no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Adams, so it'll be Titan basketball. Mooney brings it up the floor for the Titans, passes off to Green. Now Harmon in the corner, back to Mooney. Mooney throws up a 3-ball. Bang! Mooney from the wing. Her second 3 of the matchup. That'll go out of bounds, poked out. Lion will retain possession. Turley passes out to Comer. Adams, guarded by Mooney. Now Comer. Adams goes inside, little running floater, and that's good. Lions go into a full court press here. Harmon to Simpson, down low. Harmon now back to Mooney. Mooney going to throw up another 3, and that's good as well. Nothing but net. Mooney 3 of 4 shooting from outside so far in this matchup. 9 points to her name. She's been on fire. 11 points to her name. Curley has it up top. Dribbles around the traffic. Throws up a jump shot. That's no good. Mooney going to get the rebound. She'll come up quick for the Titans. Pauses. Back to her on the wing. And they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane, I believe. Helms will re-enter the game for Simpson. Turley has it. Now Adams. Back to Comer, who tries to go cross court to Campbell, but that's going to be stolen away by Johnson. She's going to bring it all the way up the floor. Tries to pass around, but a block call is going to be called on Adams. And the Titans will inbound from the baseline. Vestal will enter the game for Adams, and Walker will enter the game for Campbell. Lions going to run a 2-3 zone on the inbound. Titans try to go down low. in the corner to Helms. Helms goes baseline, pulls up a little jumper, no good. Rebound down low from Johnson, and another easy 2 for her. Helms passes it to Mooney, who goes down low for a baseline shot. No good, but she is going to be fouled. That'll send her to the free throw line. That first free throw is good from Mooney. Second free throw is good. 30-3 is the score here with just under 4 remaining in the second quarter. Weaver has it on the wing, guarded by Mooney. They're going to go back to that man defense. A good little spin move there from Weaver. Weaver fakes the shot, passes out to Burgraff. Burgraff throws up a 3, no good. Rebound by Walker down low. And that's going to be red basketball. So those of you watching on Columbus Sports Live, I do apologize for the picture right now. I don't quite have the idea what's going on, as that 3 ball is good. That'll make it 33-3, a 30-point lead here. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back, everybody, to Baxter Springs Sports Live. I'm Daryl McLeod, alongside me, Sarah Goebel on color and camera. For those of you watching on Columbus Sports Live, I apologize for what your stream looks like right now. I am sorry, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it fixed. But for right now, we're just going to have to live with that really small screen for some reason. Turley brings up the floor for the Lions. She'll hand off to Weaver. It's going to be poked away by Mooney, however. Mooney's having a heck of a game right now. Helms tries to go inside. They're going to call a walk on Helms. Helms gets called for the travel, and that'll give the Lions the ball back. Weaver moves all the way down the floor. Passes to Burgraff, who goes out to Turley. Turley going to reset up top. She goes around, guarded tightly by Helms. Tries to hand off to Vestal. Vestal gets it back to Weaver. Weaver, guarded by Mooney, goes around the screen, passes out to Turley. Turley goes cross court to Burgraff. Burgraff gets it down low, misses the shot. Walker gets the rebound. And then Helms going to get the rebound herself. Johnson pushing the floor quickly, goes up for an easy layup, and that'll add to their lead. Weaver now, guarded by Mooney. Mooney picks her up at the top of the key. She's going to go around to the right side, down to the baseline, loses the ball, and it'll go out of bounds. Shot there from Weaver, no good. Johnson comes down with the rebound, hands off to Helms. Helms back to Johnson. Now Helms. Doesn't shoot the three, goes baseline. Little Euro step inside, misses the shot, rebounded, misses that shot from Harmon, and they're going to call a jump ball, so it'll be Lion basketball. Micah Adams bringing it up the floor here for the Lions. She'll cross the logo. Burgraff, nice take inside, but blocked away by Major. Jump ball is called, and it'll be Titan basketball here, so it goes right back and forth between the two. Major's three, no good. Helms three, also no good. Rebounded down low by Johnson. Johnson will go up with it. Rebounded by Green. Green passes out to Helms. Helms going to shoot up another one. That one's no good either. Johnson going to get the rebound. Pass down to Major. Major out to Helms. Helms will reset. Or call a foul. And a large group substitution will be coming in a second. Johnson inbounds to Helms. 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Coming up after the second quarter, we'll have the Leah Smith Farms Insurance for State Agency halftime show. We'll take a look back at the first half, stats, and keys to the second half, as well as much more here on Baxter Spring Sports Live. They're going to call a foul there. Campbell now. That one's going to be stolen away by Johnson. She'll bring it up the floor. It's going to be blocked by Casta. They're going to call a foul. Second free throw here from Johnson is good. Johnson will steal that one away. And that'll be the end of the first half. End of the first half here, 36-3 is the score. Titans leading by a large margin. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Leah Smith Farms Insurance Sports Day Agency halftime show here on Baxter Spring Sports Live. And for all my Columbus Sports Live people, I'm going to try and fix your stream. So just sit tight. We'll get it going for you guys. I hope. All that and more coming up here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter.
You can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
It's me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's smart cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, Force Taste. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We have been serving the 4 states area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. J. Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org. At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. We're on the third quarter. We're going to go back to normal here in just a second. I apologize for all the buffering you probably experienced and all the changes that we had. We're trying to figure it out on our end. I'm not really sure what's going on, to tell you the truth. YouTube just decided to be kind of mean to us today, but that's all right. But for right now, we're going to stream mainly here on Varsity Sports Live, as it seems to not be causing too many issues for us. It's actually giving us a good video and showing well. So if you're on Columbus Sports Live right now and you'd like to see better resolution, better video altogether, then go over to Varsity Sports Live and look up Baxter Spring Sports Live, and you should be able to find us. We'll be live and going from there. We are going to keep this streaming, though, through Columbus Sports Live, just not going to be as pretty, if you know what I mean. So Helms bringing it up the floor here for the Titans. She's guarded by Adams. Now Johnson, little jump shot, no good, too strong. Rebounded down low by Allison, pass off to Helms, up to top of the key to Mooney. Mooney's shot is no good. I didn't see the call. Turley now going to bring it up the floor for the Lions. Passes off to Adams. Adams goes back to Comer on the logo. Turley brings it down to the baseline, stops, passes out to Comer. Comer fakes cross-court pass, back to Turley in the corner. Now cross-court, Adams fakes the jump shot, tries to go inside. She will put up the shot, but it gets blocked by Helms. Helms now tries to get it down the floor, but a good hustle from Comer knocks that one out of bounds. That one goes inside to Johnson. She's going to get the and one opportunity. Goes up for the shot and gets fouled. They're going to say the foul was on Burgraff. That's going to be her first of the matchup. Second team foul here for the Lions. Johnson executes the and one. And increases their lead to 38. Turley toe dragging the line. It's poked away by Mooney. Mooney going to push the floor quickly here for the Titans. Fakes the bounce pass across and gets the easy layup. Mooney having a heck of a game here in Baxter Springs, and they're forced to call a timeout from it. We're going to take a quick break. You're here watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Titans leading by 40 here in this matchup. Here in the third quarter with just 5 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. They have been all gas, no break in this matchup. Katie Mooney being the leader of this team so far. Has 3 threes in this matchup as well as a couple of inside shots. And she has been dominant on defense as well. Helms going to get called with the foul, trying to poke that ball away. Weaver inbounds to Comer. Comer to Burgraff. Burgraff tries to go inside. They're going to get her for a walk. Went a little too quickly. And it'll be Titan basketball. Once again, for all you guys watching here on Columbus Sports Live, I apologize, just straight up, for how everything looks right now. We're working on it, but quite frankly, we're not sure the solution as of right now. It's really a guess and go type thing. Mooney misses that 3. Rebounded down low by Campbell. Now Mooney going to poke it away and has the easy 2. Mooney, right place, right time, there for the strip steal. Weaver going to get called for a carry. Helms bringing it up the floor for the Titans. Passes off to Mooney. Mooney shoots up a 3-ball. No good. Rebounded by Vestal down low. Weaver going to bring it up the floor for the Lions. She tries to go inside. Going to get stopped by Major. Major playing good defense on the out rim. Comer. Hands off to Weaver. Weaver at the top of the key. Comer shoots up a 2-ball. No good. Rebounded down low by Walker. They're going to call a jump ball. And should be Columbus basketball. Yes, it is. Welcome, everybody, to Varsity Sports Live. I'm sorry for the constant buffering that we're having here. We're trying to work on it as we go. I'm having some internet issues as we're flowing here, but I'm trying to get us going back as swiftly as I can. I do apologize about the resolution issues. I know it looks probably terrible on your screen, but we are working on it as we move along. So just bear with us if you can. Helm's going to go up for that 2. She's going to have it down low. Jump shot from Booney is good. Lions have it. Weaver goes inside. Guarded by Major. Now Comer through some jump shot. No good. And that'll go out of bounds. And it'll still be Lion basketball. Got some starters taking a seat here for the Titans. Mooney and Helms will exit. Walker throws up that shot. No good. They're going to call an over the back foul on Walker. Major has it on the logo. Passes off to Simpson. Simpson now guarded by Walker. She'll pass back. That's a new face. Natalie Warv going to enter the game. Just a freshman for the Titans here. Just under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Weaver brings it up the floor. Comer now. Over to Adams. Adams to Weaver. Weaver inside to Walker. Walker takes a power dribble. Passes back out to Weaver. Weaver now goes baseline. Passes inside to Vestal. A good pass. Loses the ball. Tries to go up with it. Gets fouled on the rise, but misses the shot, so she'll go to the free throw line with a chance at 2. That second free throw, no good, so the score will stay at 49-5. Green throws up a 3-ball of her own, no good. Rebounded down low by Simpson. Simpson shoots up a shot, no good. Rebounded and bounced off the leg of Ward. And it'll be out of bounds. Adams fakes the free throw line jumper, no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. 49-5 is the score here in Baxter Springs, Kansas. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs Sports Live. Titans with a commanding lead over the Lions. 49-5 is the score as we enter the fourth quarter.
You changed it at a good time instead of it like the middle of the quarter.
I know, right?
I'm so proud of you.
Something like that. For all you guys watching on Columbus, as that one is poked away by Townsend. Townsend brings up the floor, passes out to Simpson. Simpson's going to go baseline, go for a little jump shot, and be fouled. So we do have the running clock in place here. As Simpson is sent to the free throw line. Second free throw is good. And Simpson will go take a seat for, I imagine, the rest of the night as Caitlin Drager going to enter the game. Morales has the ball. Passes across court to Campbell. Campbell in the corner to Cassida. Back up top to Campbell. Now Turley. Turley is guarded closely by Townsend. Cassida shoots up a three. No good. That'll go out of bounds. So it'll be Titan basketball. From the baseline, it looks like we'll have a new entry here for the Titans. This will be number 30, Laney Atkinson, and Grayson Major going to go take a seat for the Titans. That'll probably be the end for all the old folks in this game. Juniors and above, as we have mostly freshmen playing here. Freshmen and sophomores, that is. A roundabout there, missed the layup, rebounded by Green. Green going to get her own rebound again. Careful to drag the toe. Green loses it, and they're going to call a carry there on Townsend, so it'll be Lion basketball. Turley. Hands off to Morales. Morales over to Cassida. Cassida back to Morales. Back to Cassida. Cross court to Turley. Turley on the wing. Now Cassida's three ball. No good. Rebounded by Green. Berggraf going to go up for it at the same time. Townsend's trapped there on the sideline. It'll be poked out of bounds. So it'll be Lion basketball. Morales now. Passes back Turley. Turley to Cassida. Cassida on the wing. Throw up another three. That's no good. Rebounded by Green. Green loses it to Morales. Almost flies into the bleachers trying to get that one back. But it'll be Lion basketball on the sideline. 4:30 remaining in this game. Coming up after this game, we'll have the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub post-game show. Take a look back at everything that happened in this game and everything you guys might have missed, as we have had some issues with buffering and seems like everything as we moved along here in this game.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. You know, my old tale. If the setup goes well, then the broadcast and the game's going to go just kind of meh.
Hey, I thought Galena went well. No buffers whenever we did that.
That must have been it. We used all our luck over in Galena.
So sorry for everyone watching.
Indeed. I do apologize to everyone watching on Columbus Sports Live. I'm actively trying to look for a solution, but as of right now, I don't have any. Something in the deeper workings of the internet that I don't know.
I told you, turn it off, turn it back on.
Hey, I just might. Large group substitution here for the Lions. Those starters going to take a seat for the rest of the night. As Allie Hall, Layla Weaver, Emma Walker, and Vestal going to enter the game. Adams will still stay out there. Townsend at the top of the key, passes off. And it's going to be poked away by Adams. Fight for the ball on the ground. Titans recover. Going up for the shot. Passes off. And Drigger going to be there for the 2. But yes, like I was saying, I apologize for everyone on Columbus Sports Live. I am seriously thinking, racking my brain about anything that could be happening right now. But it is what it is. If you guys want to watch a smoother-ish stream, we are still having some internet trouble, so that's that. As Adams nails the 3. We are still having some internet trouble, so it's, the resolution is kind of bad. It looks a little scratchy on your screen, I imagine. But you guys can go over to Varsity Sports Live and watch there, and you at least have full picture. Whereas on Columbus, it's kind of shrunk down to...
Gotta get out your magnifying glass.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but hey, you live and you learn, I guess. That pass goes to no one. And with just under 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th, the running clock is rolling. For any of you Baxter Springs Lions out there who are watching the game, couldn't get out here, just let you guys know that they're having a fundraiser here for after prom. Parents putting together a little chili feed, it looked like, for people that might want to get some chili, raise some money for their senior class.
They had a silent auction as well.
Ooh, yeah, I heard there were some goodies there. They had some Pitt State material, some
Baxter
Missouri Southern stuff. Ugh. Go Gorillas. All day, every day.
Might just have to root against Steve just for fun.
Second free throw from Green, no good. Trigger there for the rebound, but she's going to get blocked away. But yeah, if you're a Baxter Spring Lion and want to make it out to the next game here at home, I'm sure they'll have some more fundraising opportunities. If you guys want to chip in a little bit, help out those seniors, have a memorable night. Trigger misses the shot down low, gets her own rebound, and puts it back in. Adams passes off to Vestal. Back to Adams. Poked away real quickly by Atkinson. But Adams retains possession. Vestal loses that pass. Fight for it over there on the side. Vestal slid into the band. So with just 10 seconds remaining, this is going to wrap up the game here. As Adams is playing some late defense. That'll be the end of the game here in Baxter Springs, Kansas. Lions fall 57-8, a 49-point deficit to end the game. A rough one here for the Lions. Good win for the Titans, however, as they look to move on in the season and put together a good postseason bracket. I believe they'll meet later on once again when we travel over to Columbus, but until then, the Lady Titans take home a win tonight. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a very brief Bricks and Brews post-game show And then we'll go into the pregame show after that. But for right now, you're here watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouthwash quality customer service? Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Lions, a tough loss there for the Lions, as the Titans will take home a victory tonight. Lions going on with a rough season so far, but one of the good things to look forward to is that, well, they have a lot of youth on this team. A lot of those players playing there at the end were obviously very young, and a couple of them were starters. A couple of them played the whole game, so there's a lot to look forward there if you're a Lions fan. Titans, however, came out and showed out. Had a very good game. They were definitely favorites to win this game going in, so good on them to execute, pull through, and a very good game from Katie Mooney. Mooney, who really at the start kind of was slow on offense. Really, the whole team was slow on offense. And then she hits 1-3, and it was like lightning in a bottle. Just a spark of electricity came out, and she started playing on fire. Her defense was on fire. She had 4 or 5 steals throughout the game, and then she was hitting shots from everywhere. Jump shots, layups, 3 balls. It seemed like she was all over the court. So it was definitely a good win. Good win for the Titans, and an expected win as they're going to move on and play next week. And they'll have a tough matchup in that. Getting ready to go for midseason tournaments here, as Baxter already played one of theirs down in Welch, Oklahoma, and they get ready to go next week in Southeast. Well, we're going to transition over like to let you know that everything that just happened there was the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub post-game show, the perfect post-game stop, refuel after the big game with Bricks and Brews delicious wood-fired pizza and mouth-watering appetizers, plus don't miss live music and more. Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub, a taste bud trip down Route 66. We're going to go into the Route 66 Hardware pregame show now. Thank you so much to Route 66 Hardware for sponsoring this pregame show. And once again, thank you to WDM Williams Diversified Materials for sponsoring all of our game time needs and sponsoring every game that we come out and put on. It's really just thank you guys so much for allowing us to come out here and do this. It's always a pleasure, and can't thank you guys enough. Well, we got a tough matchup here. Lions coming out. Probably picked favorites to win this game against the Titans, but of course, you never know what's going to happen whenever that whistle blows, and you'll never know how someone's going to play. These players coming off a loss against the Colgan Panthers. They had a week to kind of stew on it. They had played the St. Paul Indians over in St. Paul. We had that coverage here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. It was definitely a wild game. Baxter was probably the better team in that one. They had a very good performance, as expected, as they should have in that game. And as we talked to Coach afterwards, he said they were going to work over the week because they had a week-long break on defense. So we'll have to see how that rolls for them and how they improved or didn't improve as we move further into this game. As far as the Titans go, it should be a tough matchup for them. Obviously, Baxter Springs has a large height advantage over most of the teams that they faced this year, but this one definitely with one of the smallest on the roster being 6'3". We're going to take a quick break, though. When we come back, we'll have starters, keys to the game, and much more here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs Sports Live. I'm Daryl McLean. Alongside me is Sarah Goebel. Well, Sarah, like I've said many a time, it's going to be a tough matchup here. Baxter Springs needs to get back in the winning column against league opponents. And the Titans, well, any win will do. What do you think the Lions have to do in order to take home a victory against the Titans tonight?
Well, like Coach said, defense. They need to work on defense, be more aggressive. And with doing that, they need to stay out of foul trouble. The last couple games, they've gotten into big foul trouble, had to take a couple of the key players out. So as long as they're still being aggressive, but not getting into foul trouble, that's good. And they also need to create scoring opportunities. I said the same with the girls, but the boys really need to take advantage of Columbus's weaknesses and find a way to score and stop relying on the big man down low. Everyone on the team needs to try to create an opportunity to score.
That's exactly right. Although I'd say in this game, going down low is going to be an advantage for them, as they do have height advantage over almost every team they play. But I would agree, when you got to be able to create outside as well as inside. However, you never want to rely on the jump shot. Always want to try and get shots down low. But the main key to take away is scoring is going to be huge in this game, as it is in every game, of course. But their ability to get the ball down low and score is going to be huge, as that leads to kick-out abilities and much more. On the defensive side of the ball, obviously they need to play some tighter defense. They've got a freshman starting in this game, in Isaiah Main, and I expect the Titans to try and attack him, as any good coach would. You're always going to try and attack the newbie on the block. But we'll have to see how he holds up against his first league opponents here. He did face off against Galena, and he has played many of the rotations this year. However, this is his first start. They did start him against the Colgan Panthers. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs here against the Titans. Well, those are your keys to the game. Thank you so much for all of that, of course. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
One in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs Sports Live. They're getting ready to do their... Well, I lied. I thought they were getting ready to do the starting lineups, but instead it looks like they're about to go to the national anthem. So we'll go ahead and take another quick break. I apologize for bringing you back. Just joking with you guys a little bit, I guess, here. I'm going to recognize the referees once again. When we come back, we'll have those starting lineups for you guys, as well as tip-off here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Route 66 Hardware pregame show. They're giving us our starting lineup. So, Sarah, go ahead and give us that Titan starting lineup.
Okay, for the Titans, we have number 1, Jace Midget. Number 11, Jet Tanner. Number 12, Cole Youngblood. Number 30, Drake Lawrence. And number 50, Huck Hollum.
That starting lineup for the Titans. Very young, indeed. Just 2 seniors on that starting lineup. 3 seniors total on the entire lineup. So expect some inexperience there. Baxter Springs obviously having a good starting lineup themselves. And we'll get that for you right here. At forward, number 12, a senior standing at 5'8", Gage Maggard. At the other forward, number 15, a senior himself, standing at 6'4", Javen Alexander. The man in the middle, number 4, standing in at 6'5", a junior, Jacob Grant. At guard, the freshman, coming in at 5'9", number 20, Isaiah Main. And the other guard, the head of the offense, the field general, if you will, number 10, a senior, 6'4", Weston Schaefer. Those are your starting lineups for you guys. Expect a good matchup tonight. Expect a big game. Expect a high-scoring matchup and a tough defensive battle, of course. I expect tonight a big game. I'm going to call it right now. I'm expecting a big game from Jacob Grant. I imagine he's going to break out in a scoring.
We're not betting again. I hope you know that.
No, I wasn't betting on anything. I'm just saying that he's going to have a good scoring performance. Once again, this pregame show is brought to you by Route 66 Hardware, your trusted hardware store located in Baxter Springs. Serving the community with top quality tools, equipment, and supplies. Everything you need for the home, lawn, garden, and more is at Route 66 Hardware. Grant going to win the tip-off. That'll end the pregame show. Maggard passes off to Main. Main guarded closely by Midget. They're going to poke that one away behind him, and Midget going to steal the ball away. He brings the ball up now for the Titans. Very quick turnover there for the Titans. Like I said, attacking the freshman right away. Alexander guarding Youngblood. Now outside to Tanner. Tanner goes inside, passes out to Hollum. Now Midget. Main. Midget driving inside, guarded by Schaefer, passes out to Hollum. Youngblood out to Tanner. Tanner throws up a 3 ball. That's no good. Going to be rebounded by Youngblood. Passes out to Midget. His 3 ball is also no good. Once again, rebounded by Youngblood. So Youngblood, a great performance inside so far. Youngblood down low. He'll go to work on Alexander, and they're going to call a jump ball. So a good job by Maggard. Get a hand on the ball. And it'll be Titan basketball to inbound on the baseline. Standing on the E of Baxter Springs is Midget. Midget. And they're going to call him with 5 seconds. So good defense on the inbound from the Lions. Going to force a 5-second call down the baseline. And it'll be Lion basketball. Schaefer hands off to Main, who stands on the logo. They'll go inside to Alexander, outside Schaefer. Maggard now gets Youngblood to leave his feet. Passes out to Main. Main goes inside. Little Euro step running floater. And Isaiah Main puts up the first points of the night for the Lions. Midget now working the floor for the Titans. Outside, Lawrence 3. Going to rattle around. Doesn't get the roll. Schaefer coming down quickly for the Lions. He'll stop and try and poke it back out, but it's poked away by Tanner. Now Midget Goes up quickly, and he's going to draw the foul on Maine. For those of you guys watching on Columbus Sports Live right now, we have a stream going on Varsity Sports Live that has a little bit better view for anyone that cares.
If you don't want to get your readers out.
Yeah, if you need your glasses to see the screen right now, I recommend going over to Varsity Sports Live and checking out the Baxter Springs stream there. Midget's second free throw is no good as well, and they're going to say
too much of a shove on the rebound.
They're going to say Hollum. Yeah, they're going to call a foul on him with the shoves on the rebound. Maggard has it on the wing. Titans playing a 2-3 zone. Grant now passes inside Alexander. He's going to get fouled going up. He'll get sent to the free throw line for a chance of 2. I believe they'll call that foul on Midget. They will. And so Alexander with a chance to extend the lead to 4. Alexander had a slow start to this second half of the season. He was quite the presence in that first half, but so far, not many points to speak of. That first one bounces around and in. One for 2 at the line. That's going to be touched last by, they're going to say by Red, so it'll be Lion basketball. So a chance for a 3-point play or a 4-point play. They go up to Grant. He's going to tip it in off the alley-oop from Schaefer. Schaefer gets the assist, and Grant with the put in, using that height to his advantage. Now Midget. Calls off Youngblood. Youngblood to Hollum. Hollum now. Back to Midget in the corner, guarded by Schaefer. Now Tanner up top. Youngblood in the corner, guarded by Alexander. Youngblood fakes the jump shot on the elbow, then decides to go up. He'll miss and rebounded by Grant. Grant passes ahead to Maine. Maine pauses, works around, is going to reset the offense. Schaefer now on the wing, down low to Grant. Grant cross court to Maggard. Maggard inside to Alexander, out to Maine. Schaefer now. Maggard, little free throw line jumper is good. Hits a shot from the elbow. And off that shot, Titan's going to have to call a timeout. So a quick timeout here in Baxter Springs, Kansas. We'll take a quick one with them. You're here watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
We're straight back into the action here. It is first quarter, not the fourth quarter. I always forget to change that. I apologize, guys.
And I just complimented you during the girls' game.
I know. Try to go down low to Youngblood, but Maggard is there for a quick steal. He's coming up quickly for the court. Lions now have possession. Passes over to Schaefer. Down low to Grant. Grant going to go inside. That's it down. Jacob Grant uses that height advantage up and under. They'll go inside to Lawrence, and he'll put that one in. First points of the matchup for the Titans go to Lawrence.
You know what, Daryl? I take back my keys to the game.
Trust the big man down low.
Yeah.
Grant
feed him.
Inside to Alexander. Outside Schaefer. His 3 ball. No good. But Maggard is there for the putback. Looks like they're playing a game of 21. Everyone's flying around on the court for the Lions as they set up in a man defense. Tanner on the wing, guarded by Maine. Now Youngblood in the corner. Alexander guarding. Hollum with Grant. Midget with Schaefer at the top of the key. Youngblood now. He'll pass off to Lawrence. Lawrence. That's going to be poked out of bounds by Maine. So all the momentum over in that Lion student section. Midget inbounds in the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence almost falls out. Midget going inside. And they're going to call a foul on Schaefer. I think everyone in the stands thought Schaefer had that one clean. But the only opinion that matters is the referee, and he'll call a foul. Midget goes to the free throw line and makes the first. Second free throw's good, so 2 for 2 at that trip to the line. Schaefer now, cross court to Maggard. Down low, Grant. Grant back out to Schaefer. Schaefer has to do a little move to catch that ball. Alexander inside, out Maggard. They're going to call a foul. They'll call that one on Lawrence. That'll be his first. Third team foul on the Titans. Maine gets that one swatted out towards the Lion. Leo the Lion making an appearance in this game.
I like that it has mascot Leo on the back.
Yeah, as if there was another Lion in the building.
That's exactly
we would get confused with. Schaefer's three ball's no good. Rebounded by Youngblood. Lawrence in the corner. Pass up top to Midget. Midget now guarded by Schaefer. Schaefer. Tanner fakes three. Lawrence to Youngblood. Youngblood goes baseline. Passes back out to Lawrence. Maggard playing tight defense. And they're going to say it Lion basketball. So Maggard gets it poked out of bounds. Goes off a Titan. And Lions have possession.
Daryl, you know what this reminds me of? The Frontenac game.
How so?
The energy. And everyone's shooting, and it's electric.
I'd say that's a very good comparison. As Maggard gets called with the foul there, that'll be his first, third team foul for the Lions. Both teams with 3 team fouls right now. With just under 2.5 remaining here in the first. Midget with Schaefer guarding. Now Youngblood. He gets a screen from Lawrence. Tanner now guarded by Maine. Jacob Grant is guarding Carter Woodcock.
That's a little unfair, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit of a size advantage there for Grant. Midget going to go baseline. He'll go up on Schaefer. Tries to draw the foul. Nothing called. Grant with the rebound. Coming down quickly for the Lions. He'll do a little Euro step inside. And that's rejected away by Youngblood. Youngblood meets him up top. Both climb the mountain. And Youngblood says, not today, little fella. Abbott enters the game for Maine. He'll get the inbound. Now Maggard up on the logo. He's going to be guarded by Woodcock. Goes inside to Schaefer. Schaefer out to Alexander. Fakes his shot. Passes out to Abbott. Abbott mishandles. Back to Maggard. Cross court to Alexander. Down low to Grant. Now Schaefer inside. Going to get called for a foul. And that'll send him to the free throw line with a chance at 2. They're going to call that one on Midget. That's his second. And number 24, Cooper Says. I apologize to the Says family if I'm saying that wrong. I'm not a Titan native. Schaefer hits the second. 13-4 is the score. 9-point lead here for the Lions with 1:30 remaining in the first. Midget has to take a seat. and they're going to call a carry on Woodcock. So something we see most of the time players get away with. That every referee has their particular things they don't like to see in the game. You know what I mean? Grant down low to Schaefer. Schaefer will go up for the easy two. Like I was saying, every referee has their particular things that they like to call more than others. And so far, in both matchups tonight, it has appeared that the carry has been one that will be focused on by the referees. So if you're on either side, you can learn from that over anything. Youngblood shoots elbow jumper, no good. Tries to go for the bank shot. Tries to get his own rebound too, but Grant stays strong with it. He'll push the floor now. Schaefer has it in the corner. He'll go baseline. Cross court to Alexander. Poked away by Youngblood. Good hustle by Youngblood. Comes all the way back to the court, and they're going to call a double dribble on Hollum. So Alexander to inbound. Schaefer will take a seat. Maine will re-enter the game. This strong freshman class for the Lions, having such a strong presence in all the sports, as Alexander will put in the floater off the assist from Grant. Grant patrolling the middle for the Lions and using his height to get it wherever he needs. They're going to call a blocking foul there on Abbott. That'll send Youngblood to the free throw line. Youngblood with a good job to take it to the hole and draws the foul on Abbott. That'll be his first 14 foul. Both teams have 4. Very close to entering the double bonus. But with just 13 seconds remaining in the first, I don't expect that'll happen. 17-4 is the score with 13 seconds, like I said. Titans with 4 timeouts left in the match. 17-5 now. 1 for 2 from the line for Youngblood. Maine. Pass off to Abbott. Abbott cross court to Maggard. Maggard down low to Grant. Grant inside to Alexander. That one's going to be poked away. Woodcock now with the final shot. It's up, and it's no good. Just off the left side. They're going to say that putback wasn't in time. So at the end of the first quarter, 17-5 is the score in a very energetic game so far. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Welcome back here to Baxter Springs Sports Live. Lions explode there in the first quarter. All the momentum, as Sarah said, was on their side. Feels a lot like that Frontnet game, where if you walk down the court, your hair might just pop up because of all the electricity in their building.
It's really good to see the Lions connecting again.
Yes. Feels like maybe those first couple games were a little dry. Obviously had the away games. Abbott fakes 3. Now Alexander does shoot. That's no good. Youngblood will get the rebound. Youngblood, a very strong body inside. Tanner now. Woodcock. Hollum. Tanner going to work on Maggard. He'll pass out to Size. I'm going to say it as Size for the rest of the game. His 3 ball, nothing but net. Every time I've seen an NBA player play with a mask, they're always a very dangerous proponent of the game. And Size has that very mask on. Maggard down low to Grant. Grant push around inside and pass out to Alexander. He'll go baseline. And that pass gets tipped around, saved by Alexander. But they're going to say it hit the line, so it'll be Titan basketball. Midget re-entered the game as well as Lawrence for the Titans. Size and Woodcock will take a seat. Youngblood in the corner, guarded by Alexander. Youngblood passes out. Miscommunication between Hollum and Lawrence. I don't think Hollum knew that Lawrence was there. And it'll get tipped out of bounds. Full court press now for the Titans. They'll go inside Schaefer. Schaefer brings it across half court, and he's going to lose the ball. It's stripped away by Midget. Back quickly on defense are the Lions. Lawrence gets the rebound down low, but it's taken away by Abbott. Abbott now hiding behind the big bodies of Schaefer and Alexander and just takes it away from Lawrence. Inside Schaefer down low. Grant tries to go home with it, and it's blocked once again by Youngblood. Gets his own rebound and gets fouled, so he'll be sent to the free throw line. Youngblood once again rejecting Grant's shot, but Grant in a fortunate enough position to get the ball back, and he'll be fouled by Youngblood. That's his first. First free throw from Grant, no good. Second free throw also no good. You know, Grant's not, surprisingly, of course, Grant's not someone we see go to the free throw line a lot.
That's right, Daryl.
It's kind of shocking, honestly, considering he patrols the middle so often, but I digress. Tanner in the corner, guarded by Abbott. They'll go inside. Youngblood, poked out of bounds by Alexander. Youngblood telling Tanner to go up top. They'll go up top. Tanner, top of the key, trying to go to work on Abbott. Now Hollum, guarded by Grant. Grant going to get a hand on that one and tip it away. Midget's three. No good. Off the back iron. He'll get his own rebound. Inside, little floater. That one's good off the glass. And Tanner's going to strip that one away. No one looking, paying attention. And Tanner's there to poke it away for the Titans. Midget outside Tanner. He does a little running jumper. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Youngblood.
Some Columbus fans very upset.
Yep.
Looking for a foul there.
Not a fan of the offensive foul call. Maggard goes inside to Schaefer. Now Grant in the corner. Back to Maggard. And they'll go cross court to Alexander. Grant on the baseline. He'll try and go to Maggard cross court. I think fortunately poked out of bounds by Youngblood. It looked like Tanner had the jump on that ball. Woodcock will re-enter the game for Tanner. So Lawrence, Woodcock, Midget, Hollum, and Youngblood will be the five for the Titans. Grant, Schaefer, Maggard, Abbott, and Alexander will be the five for the Lions. That one's stolen away by Hollum. Abbott going to get another turnover. Youngblood will lose it out of bounds. Good defense from Alexander. Alexander now inbounds to Maine. Maine re-enters the game for Abbott. Maine will bring it across half court. He'll go in the corner to Grant. Jump ball. Grant won so many of those over the football season. Likely to see that be a subject of the rest of this basketball season. Schaefer going inside. Misses the lay. Nifty little move inside. Got a little off balance. Now Midget. Been a slow quarter here for the Lions. No scores yet. Been all Titans so far. Midget to Woodcock in the corner. His three ball off. Needs to get out of the gym. Schaefer in the corner. Doesn't shoot. He'll go up top to Maine. To Alexander now. Over to Maggard. Now Grant down low. He'll go cross court to Alexander. Alexander's three ball. No good. Just off the back iron. Maggard. Midget now. Maggard going to poke that one away from Youngblood, but they don't get the loose ball. Youngblood passes out to Woodcock. Now Lawrence, his three ball is on point. Glides through the net. And Maine will push up the floor for the Lions. He's got a free run, tries to pass it around to Grant. They're going to say that Youngblood touched it last, so it'll be Lion basketball. We're going to get a timeout here from Coach Hibbler. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Welcome back, everybody. Maggard gets the inbound. Schaefer in the corner. Doesn't shoot the three, and he's going to get called for the travel. Took off too quickly with the ball, and that'll lose the possession for the Lions. Quick turnover there from the Lions. Get the ball immediately back to the Titans. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in this game. A 4-point lead for the Lions. They try and go down with Youngblood, poked away by Alexander. Maggard brings up the floor for the Lions. Outside Alexander, down to Maine. Maine. Going to be tipped. Oh, it wasn't tipped at all. Just thrown out of bounds by Maine. So it'll be Titan basketball once again. So some errors on offense here. Errors on offense here for the Lions has created a bit of a run here for the Titans. Midget. Now Woodcock, guarded by Maine. They'll pass out to Lawrence. Midget in the corner. Size now. Goes inside on Grant. Swinging the ball around. Titans working around their offense. Try and go down low to Youngblood once again. He'll get it. That one. Grant sends back the favor. He'll block that one. Now inbound to Woodcock. Woodcock, little jump from the free throw line, no good. Maine will get it on the floor, and they're going to call another offensive foul. That one's on Youngblood, so that'll be his second of the matchup. Second team foul here for the Titans. Back in that full court press. Schaefer to Maine outside. 3 ball for the kid. No good. And that'll be an offensive foul there on the Lions. They're going to call that one on Grant. That'll be his first of the matchup. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 17-13 the score. And Midget going to work on Schaefer. Passes off to Size, who's guarded by Grant. Tight defense in the corner. Size tried to take it inside, and they're going to call a foul. I believe that will be called on Grant, who's reaching around the backside. Yes, that'll be on Grant. Midget set to inbound for the Titans. A little bit of a...
Dude is not Spider-Man, you know what I mean?
I couldn't help but laughing at that. Clean off a wet spot on the court, try and pass it right back to the referee. Midget gets a screen from Lawrence, and Schaefer will block that one away, but mishandles his block. And it'll go out of bounds off his hands, so Titans will get another shot. Minute 40 remaining. 4 timeouts left for both teams. Midget inbound now. He'll go up top to Woodcock. Woodcock's guarded by Maine. He'll pass out to Lawrence. To size in the corner. Down low to Youngblood. That one's picked away by Maggard. Schaefer now coming up the floor for the Lions. He'll pass out to Grant, who goes up top to Maggard. Maggard going to throw that one out of bounds. So the Lions playing a little too quickly here. All that momentum they had in the first quarter has completely evaporated in the Titans' favor. Over a minute, and there's been no scoring from the Lions. Outside Lawrence, his 3-ball, bang, cuts it down to a 1-point lead for the Lions. Inbounded to Maggard. Maggard back to Alexander. Lions need a score before half. Alexander back to Maggard. Main at the top of the key to Alexander on the wing. Maggard now dribbles inside over to Schaefer on the free throw line. Main up top, thinks about shooting. Won't shoot. Down low, Grant. Grant inside Schaefer. Schaefer going to get a block called. If that's called on Youngblood, that's going to be foul trouble for him. It will. So another foul on Youngblood. He gets 3 straight. That's his third of the ball game. He's in foul trouble, and he's going to have to take a seat. Holland will enter the game for him. And expect Grant to start making a huge impact in this game. Alexander mishandles the pass. Lions need to just calm down a little bit. Relax and set up that offense. Main passes out to Maggard, who goes cross court to Alexander. Alexander's 3-ball, no good. Main will save it, and Grant will get his inbound pass. Alexander shoots a deep 3, no good, at the end of the quarter. No scoring second quarter for the Lions. We enter halftime 17-16 being the score. Youngblood in foul trouble, and the Lions stalking. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we have the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance Forced Agency Halftime Show on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org. At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. 17-16 the score. Tough second quarter for the Lions.
Yeah, I felt like they really got complacent in that second quarter, and like they lost all momentum. Sorry, had to get the lion.
Halftime entertainment here. But yes, they got very complacent, lost all that momentum. Really slowed down in that second quarter, and all that momentum it seemed that they had in the first, they were electric. That offense was moving quickly. Defense seemed like they could do no wrong.
Felt like they were connecting a lot, and then that second half, it just went away.
Yes. Ended up losing. I can't help but watch the line out of the corner of my eye, and it's really making me lose my train of thought. I'm not going to lie.
I'm just waiting for it, I guess. I don't want to...
The lion?
Yeah, the lion. To make a basket.
It's probably hard to see in that basket head.
No.
I imagine it's slippery, too. I mean, he keeps like sliding around a little bit. Oh, he's going.
Oh, no.
You got to follow him.
Let's go to the other
He
side.
breaks around top of the key. He's going to do a top of the key 3 ball. No good off the front of the iron.
But I will say that's the closest one so far.
Anyways, Jacob Grant was a force, I will say, in that first quarter, playing the baseline like he has so long in this offense, really running that down low position, and the offense kind of runs through him. If they get the ball to him down low, they feel like they can do anything they want, as he'll just scan the floor and use his height and throw it over everybody. And then he could pass around whatever he chooses from there, or a baseline jumper if he so chooses. But that really wasn't the case in the second quarter. The Titans shut it down. Whatever they were doing on defense really, really shut down the Lions. It just stopped them from basically doing anything. Whatever the Lions were trying to do in the second quarter has to be changed as they move on to the second half and on to the games in the future, because the Titans figured it out quickly. I don't know what adjustment was made on that Titans sideline, but whatever happened, it proved to work, as, like I said, Lions went scoreless in the second quarter. Well, I'd like to let you know that this halftime presentation for you guys, not pregame show, this is the halftime show. It is brought to you by Leah Smith, Farmers Insurance 4-state agency, serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they are more than just insurance. Once again, if you are from Baxter Springs and you didn't get to make the trek over here tonight due to the icy weather outside, it's about 18 degrees out there right now. Just a reminder, drip your faucets tonight. Don't let frozen pipes be a problem for your home. And if it is a problem for your home, go to Route 66 Hardware to get your repairment needs. But like I was saying, if you couldn't make the trek over here, there's been a big fundraiser for After Prom that the parents hosting After Prom have put on. And some cinnamon rolls just went for $120 to one of the bidders behind us. So thank you so much to him for helping out this Lion After Prom, trying to give the seniors a memorable night they'll never forget. Trying to send them out of high school with good memory, of course. But the Titans coming back out, getting ready to warm up. Lions will come out here in a second. Coach Hibbler needing to get really any momentum going for his team. It really was just kind of blank.
Yep, they need to focus in, get momentum going again, because that's what helps the team. The energy, the electricity in the air really sparked that first quarter. And then the second was gone. So this third and fourth, they need to turn it on and get going.
That's right. And one of the things to note is Cole Youngblood, one of the key performers for this Titan team, now has 3 fouls in the matchup. So don't expect a lot of action out of him. And if he is on the court, expect the Lions to attack whatever side he is on, try and draw another foul on him. Because as soon as he enters 4 fouls, he pretty much gets eliminated from the game. So that'll be a key to look for. Another thing is the Lions need to just kind of focus, I think, on the offensive side of the ball. There have been a lot of fumbled passes, a lot of just mistakes that they made, a lot of careless turnovers, throwing the ball out of bounds, and it's proved, obviously, to have a detrimental effect to their team. So just focus in.
There's been a lot of miscommunications, as well as I think they're lacking rebounding. They're definitely getting better from the past games, but they need to continue.
Yeah, that's right. Defensive-wise, they've been very good. They've held this team to only 16 points and has really slowed them down. And some crafty work from the freshman and Maggard for being sneaky, roaming around the big bodies and just kind of poking the ball out whenever they can. So good help defense has been played.
Same with Abbott.
That's right. The freshman and Maggard have really showed out well in this game. Been able to just poke the ball away. But then when it comes to the offensive side, it's kind of a shocking revelation, if you will, because whenever they come down to the offensive side of the ball, the freshmen are the ones running the offense at the top of the key. So you're putting a lot of trust and faith in those young, inexperienced players to go out and perform well. That's definitely a risky move by coach, but it's proved to work so far this season, and we'll see if it proves to work as we enter the second half. Once again, thank you to Leah Smith, Farms Insurance for State Agency, for sponsoring the halftime show. And with this inbound pass here, we are going to enter
the third quarter.
The third quarter. Just 16 minutes and some change separates the victor of this game. We'll stay here to see who that'll be. Hollum, guarded by Grant. Now Lawrence outside. Midget, guarded by Schaefer. He'll pass out to Tanner. Tanner to Midget. Titans running a bit of a circle offense, a pass and go type offense. Midget on the wing. And the Lions running man. Youngblood going to work down low. He's going to go up on Alexander. Gets blocked on the first shot. Makes the second. Full court press here from the Titans. Maggard goes into Schaefer. Schaefer over to Grant to Maggard. Now Maine up at the top of the key. Let's set up the offense. Alexander has it inside. He'll go outside to Schaefer. Schaefer's 3-ball. Schaefer comes back out after half, ready to shoot fire. Maggard needs to be careful. Reached in like that. Tanner on the wing. Guarded by Maine. Lawrence over to Midget. Tanner now. Lawrence inside to Midget. Midget will pass out to Youngblood. Youngblood's 3-ball. No good. Maine will get the rebound. He passes ahead to Grant. Grant fakes the first shot, goes up for the second. No good. Midget now going to work on Schaefer. Out to Hollum. His 3-ball. No good. Youngblood gets the rebound and has an easy putback. Just out-muscles Alexander and gets the easy putback. Alexander to Maggard. Maggard now back to Alexander, trying to beat this press. Alexander tries to go to the corner to Schaefer, but Youngblood pokes that one away. That energetic defense that the Lions had in the first half seems to have gone over to the Titans. Inbounded to Schaefer, down low to Grant. Back out to Schaefer, who goes cross-court to Maggard. Maggard will go inside to Grant once again. Schaefer. Grant was looking for Schaefer, almost misses him. Tanner tries to steal that one away. Now Schaefer, 3-ball, no good. Rebound Midget. So a long offensive possession leads to no points. Holland back to Midget, who's working at the top of the key. We'll try and push down Schaefer. Tanner now gets a screen from Midget. He'll slow down, try and set up some offense. Lawrence's 3-ball, right on the money. Maggard to inbound. He'll inbound to Grant. Back to Maggard. To Alexander. Schaefer down low to Maine. Maine needed to go up with it. Was scared of the block from Youngblood. Alexander goes baseline, spin move. Outside to Grant. Grant's shot no good from the baseline. He'll miss, and Lawrence gets the rebound. He's coming quick for the Titans and goes off the shoe. Tries his best Ronaldo impersonation, but loses it. Palm will exit the game. Size will enter. So will Woodcock. Tanner will take a seat as well. We'll get a timeout from Baxter Springs. That'll be a timeout from us as well. 23-20 the score. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Welcome back here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Maine at top of the key. Out to Schaefer. Schaefer's 3-ball on the wing. Rattles out. No good. They're going to call a foul on the floor. And I believe it's going to be on Grant. Alexander came up. A little shot to the nose. Doesn't look like any blood's coming out. That's third foul of the game for Grant. Grant needs to be careful. He draws many of his fouls from over the back calls on rebounds. They're once again going to that 3-2 zone where the big men are standing up top. Schaefer guarding Midget. Now Woodcock. Back to Midget. Midget standing on the L of the Lions. Word over there. Lawrence to Size in the corner. Size tries to split the defense. He'll throw up a shot, and that'll be good. Inbound to Schaefer. Now Maggard to Alexander. Back to Maggard. Over to Maine. Inside Schaefer. Down low Grant. Grant goes up and under for 2. So good eye by Schaefer with the assist to Grant. Midget now. Grant going to poke that one out of bounds. Columbus will inbound. From the far sideline. Woodcock. To Midget. Midget rolls back around. Tries to get to the top of the key. Schaefer guarding in the corner to Lawrence. Outside to Woodcock. Woodcock doesn't shoot. Now Size in the corner. Goes inside to Youngblood. Maggard to poke it. But Youngblood gets rejected by Schaefer. A lot of Columbus fans want a foul call. Grant will poke that one away. He'll go deep now to Schaefer. Schaefer goes up and grabs it. Poked away by Woodcock. Recovered by Grant. And then they're going to go foul call on Columbus. Hitler comes out and tells his boys to slow down. And a Columbus fan tells him to call it both sides. That foul is called on Size. Maggard inbounds. Schaefer 3-ball. That's no good. Off the front iron. Lawrence gets the rebound. He'll pass down to Woodcock. And Maggard will poke it out of bounds. Good hustle by Maggard to stop that fast break. Midget inbounding. Lawrence in the corner. Poked away by Alexander. Alexander gets the steal. And Maggard will come to the floor for the Lions. They'll reset and try to set up some offense. Desperately needing offense here, trailing by 3. Alexander inside. He tries to go down low to Grant. Grant gets it. Little hook shot over the top. No good. Grant gets it back. And they're going to call a foul on Grant. That'll be his 4th foul of the game, so he's going to have to take a seat. So as I was talking about Youngblood having to be careful, Grant comes out, gets 2 quick fouls, and has to take a seat. You probably won't see him till close to the end of the 4th quarter. Midget to the corner, Lawrence. Double team tightly. Size now goes up. They're going to call a foul on the shot. Maine thought he had a clean rejection. But that'll send Size to the free throw line. First free throw's good. 26-22 to score. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Second free throw, nothing but net. Inbound into Maggard. Back to Alexander. Once again, going into their normal press breaker. Schaefer hands off. Now back to Habit. Maggard cross court to Maine. Maine to Alexander on the baseline. Alexander take over that role that Grant was running. Alexander goes inside, uses and an and one opportunity.
I didn't even hear the whistle. It was so loud in here.
So loud behind us. We're over here on the visitor side. And all that energy that seemed to be over on the Lions sideline has now sparked for the Titans. 32-22 the score. Abbott has it outside over to Maggard. Cross court to Maine. Inside Schaefer goes down low to Alexander. He mishandles it. Bulls over. And Schaefer will go up and get the 2. So a much needed score breaks the drought as the Titans had gone on a 5-point run. Down low. Allum outside. Lawrence. Midget. Midget shoots a deep 3. No good. Maggard got to be careful of the Wolf, and they're going to call a carry on Maggard. Maine will take a seat, and Caleb Grant will replace him. That's Caleb Grant, the younger brother. Hibbler given a warning to return back to his box. And Titans will inbound the ball. Schaefer pokes it away. Schaefer coming down the court now. He'll go up and under for a layup. Alexander tries to get the rebound. And they're going to call Lion basketball. So Schaefer had an opportunity. Misses. And he'll end up going off a Titan. Maggard has it on the baseline. Over to Grant. Schaefer in the corner. Guarded tightly by Midget. Down low, Alexander. He'll go up and have 2. 6 seconds remaining here in the third. Midget doesn't realize. Now he does. Shot! So Schaefer tries to block the half-court shot. And I can see it. Hibbler's reaction down here just saying, why? The cheerleader's taking the court. But the band refused to yield. Leo the Lion right there. 2 for 3 from the line to end the third quarter. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. 32-26 the score. A late foul called on Schaefer sent Midget to the free throw line. He'll knock down 2 out of the 3 shots. And we've got a tight game here in Baxter.
Trying to do the math in your head?
What?
Oh, I thought you were trying to do the math between the...
6 points.
Okay.
32-26 the score. Grant has re-entered the game. Maggard gets the pass from Grant, and he'll miss that easy shot, and then a frustration foul there from Maggard. Maggard trying to do too much, tries to poke the ball away from Youngblood.
Do you think he'll be ready for it this time?
Midge is smartly going to take it over to the sideline. Youngblood inbounds. Woodcock will bring it up for the Titans. Lions desperately need to go back on a scoring run, and they're going to get the carry called on Woodcock. Did his best Allen Iverson crossover. Sadly, that only works in the NBA. Grant. Schaefer. Cross court to Maggard. Inside Alexander. Down low to Grant. Grant goes up, gets contact, puts it in for 2. Draws lead down to just 4. Grant with 4 fouls. Youngblood with 3. Schaefer with 2. Over to Lawrence. Inside Youngblood. Youngblood going to go to work on the freshman. Goes up for the shot. No good. And Grant unable to go up and get that rebound properly. And that one's passed. That should be, yes, it'll be Lion basketball. And Tanner will enter the game for Woodcock. Titans have Hollum, Youngblood, Tanner, Lawrence, and Midget on the floor. Lions running with the 2 Grants, Maggard, Alexander, and that one's poked away from Youngblood. Youngblood pushing the floor now, and it's going to be stripped away by Grant. And they're going to call a foul, a reach and foul. And so Youngblood will get sent to the free throw line with a chance at 2. Chance to extend the lead to 6 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. First free throw's no good. Second free throw no good either. Alexander gets the rebound. Schaefer Hands off to Grant. It goes to Maggard. Cross court to Schaefer. Down low, Grant. They'll go cross court to Schaefer once again. Schaefer will go baseline. He'll pull up jumper. That's no good. Midget gets the rebound. He's coming down quickly for the Titans. A little bit of a block there from Hollum. His three ball, no good. And they're going to call a foul as Lawrence went up for the free throw. And Alexander came slamming down hard for the block, trying to swat it back into his mouth. That'll be his first foul of the game, third team foul of the quarter for the Lions. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Second free throw also no good. Grant gets the rebound. Maggard now up to Abbott. He's going to slow down, take it back to the top of the key. He'll go up top to Schaefer. Cross court Maggard. Down low Grant. Back over to Schaefer. Schaefer goes baseline. He'll Euro inside, takes the contact, and puts it in for two. Takes the lead down to just two. So now you're starting to hear that student section come back alive. Seemed like a dormant couple of quarters there. And they're going to call a blocking foul. They'll call it on Maggard, who gets his fourth. In the corner, Midget, his three ball, no good. Grant gets the rebound. Circles inside, hands off to Alexander, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Tanner, and they'll get the ball on the baseline. That's Tanner's first. 3 timeouts for Baxter, 4 for the Titans, and they'll use one of them there. So we're going to take a quick timeout with them. You're here watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
One in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas, here in Dennis R. Burke Gymnasium. 32-30 to score. Titans leading. Looking to get a victory over the Lions tonight. Lions looking to get the win over the Titans. Tough battle back and forth in this game. Dominant first from the Lions, and then 2 quarters of great basketball from the Titans. Grant gets trapped in the corner, passes out to Alexander. Alexander's guarded by Lawrence. They'll reset. Goes to work on Lawrence. Good move, gets inside. Schaefer shoots up a 3. He wanted it. He got it. With the lead back to the Lions. Midget crosses the half court. Allen in the corner. It's Youngblood down low. Youngblood will do a good little post move to get that lead right back. Haymakers thrown back and forth. Ollie and Frazier. Maggard on the wing. Inside Alexander. Alexander back out Schaefer. Makes his 3. Passes out to Abbott. Maggard now. Grant on the baseline. Schaefer shoots the 3 ball over Midget. And he's on fire. He's come to play in the fourth. He has come to play in the fourth quarter, and a timeout has been called. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back, everybody, to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Here in the fourth quarter, 36-34 the score. Back-to-back threes hit from Schaefer. And Youngblood working down low on the Titan side has led to where we stand right now. It'll be Titan basketball. Baxter Springs has 2 timeouts. Titans have 3. 1 team foul for the Titans, 4 for the Lions. 1 away from the double bonus. Next foul will put them there. Titans now with Midget working the court. Schaefer guarding Alexander, gets a steal. Alexander steals it away. He'll go up for the easy layup. And that'll put them ahead by 4. 4-point lead in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes remaining. Midget now. Forced over to the right side. He'll pass off to Lawrence. Hallam in the corner. Inside Youngblood. Youngblood spins around, outside 3 ball. No good off the front iron. Grant gets the rebound. Grant will pass off to Schaefer, and Schaefer is going to slow it down. He brings the ball up, and he's going to be picked up by Midget. Midget playing real tight defense. He gets around him. Nobody but Schaefer wants this ball. Maggard to Alexander. Alexander thinks about shooting, goes right by Hallam, inside to Grant. Puts it down, 40-34, with 3:36 remaining. The Lions have come alive. Midget now, top of the key, passes over to Hallam. Guarded by Grant. Tanner in the corner. Maggard guarding. Maggard has to be careful. He has 4 fouls in the game. They're going to say it went off Tanner. They're going to say it went off Maggard. And it'll be Titan basketball to inbound on the sideline. Midget inbounds to Woodcock. Woodcock back to Midget. Down low to Youngblood. Grant needs to stay straight up here. Youngblood putting back on the post moves. 40-36 the score. Schaefer fakes the screen. Gets the ball in the wing. He's got Midget guarding. They're going to get Midget with a foul call. They're going to say he reached in. Midget really dislikes the call. That'll be his 3rd. Abbott will get the inbound. Cross half court. He'll bring it back. Now Maggard on the wing. Back to Abbott. Grant down low to Schaefer. Cross court Maggard. Back up top to Abbott. Lions working a slow offense here. Grant inside. He'll go to work on Youngblood. Pass out to Schaefer. Midget tries to force the offensive foul. But Schaefer takes his absence right to the bucket and gets another 2 points. Schaefer has come alive here in the second half in the fourth quarter. Titans forced to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Oh my gosh, Kansas. Dennis R. Burke Gymnasium, 42-36 the score. Weston Schaefer has exploded in this fourth quarter, giving the Lions a 6-point lead with just 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. It'll be Titan basketball to inbound on the half-court line. Midget will inbound to Woodcock. Midget now standing on the word Lions. He passes back to Woodcock. Size in the corner. His three ball's no good. Alexander goes up and gets the rebound. A strong rebound. Maggard gets it. He'll pass back to Alexander. Alexander goes inside. Back out to Grant, to Maggard. Maggard going to take a stop, take a breather, slow down, make sure this offense doesn't lose any. Pins out. Goes right inside. And the foul trouble from Youngblood means he can't go up to meet him. 44-36. Grant going to get that one off his toe. So it'll be Titan basketball with a minute 40.
I haven't seen that call in a while. The old kick.
Off the shoe. Woodcock gets the inbound. Just a reminder, Jacob Grant has 4 fouls as he tips that one out. And Gage Maggard has 4 fouls as well. Cole Youngblood for the Titans has 3. So does Jace Midget. Woodcock now patrolling the top of the key all the way around to Size in the corner. Woodcock back to Size. Size tries to go down low to Youngblood. Abbott's there to poke it away. And Schaefer going to foul, send Youngblood to the free throw line. Or they're going to say on the floor, but either way, he'll be sent to the free throw line as the Titans have reached the double bonus.
That's also 3 for Schaefer.
3 for Schaefer. That one rattles out, so a good foul by Schaefer. All of them will re-enter the game for Size. Second free throw, no good as well. Schaefer goes up and gets the rebound and rips it away from Lawrence. Schaefer going to slow roll it up the court. He's got Midget guarding. They're going to call a block foul on Midget. Midget is unhappy with the call. Alexander gets it at the three-point line on the opposite side. He'll bring it across court, get a screen from Maggard. Now Alexander has free reign down low, tries to pass off to Grant, but it's poked away by Youngblood. Lawrence coming down the floor, poked away by Abbott. Abbott gets a hand on the ball and stops the fast break. Abbott's played some nifty defense in this game so far. Sneaky defense, if you will. Hollum, corner 3, no good. Midget tries to go over the top. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Maggard. So Maggard will take a seat. So Maggard will take a seat. Maine will enter the game. And Midget will miss his first. Under a minute remaining in the game. Second free throw is good. Grant gets the inbound. Passes out to Abbott in the corner. Schaefer now. And they're going to call a foul on Midget, so now Midget has to take a seat, and he's going to get a technical foul on top of it. So that's his 6th foul of the game now. And that fan has been thrown from the game. So a wild turn of events here in Baxter Springs, Kansas. A player is forced to leave, and then a fan is forced to leave. So Schaefer will get sent to the free throw line. Woodcock will take Midget's seat. Midget's place in the game. Schaefer's free throw rolls around and in. Second one, no good. 45-37 the score. 45 points in the game, 45 seconds remaining. They'll call a foul on Hollum. That'll send Schaefer back to the free throw line as the Lions have entered the double bonus. That's Hollum's second. Free throw off the front iron, no good. Well, I tell you what, my heart rate is up over 120 beats per minute right now.
Mine too.
Second free throw, good. 1 for 2 from the line. Youngblood coming down quickly. He'll go inside, straight into Maine, and that'll be...
I thought he had his feet set, but what do I know?
Oh, I thought he had called the charge. That's why I heard the applause from over on this side, and I was wondering what happened. That'll be an and one. And Maine's third foul of the game. Youngblood sinks the shot. They're going to call a foul on Hollum in the corner.
Doing the old Fally Ruli thing. I don't even know if that's a word.
Yes, the Fally Ruli.
Add it to the dictionary.
It's now Grant at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Youngblood coming down quick. Outside Woodcock. Woodcock takes the shot. Now Hollum. Guarded closely by Grant. Grant playing good defense outside. Lawrence goes inside. That shot no good. Poked out by Schaefer. Schaefer's going to reject that one. And then Youngblood going to get the rebound and go up with an easy one. Titans going to have to call a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. 7.4 seconds remaining in the game. Coming up after this game, we'll have the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub post-game show. Tanner is going to foul Schaefer. The Baxter student section stating that they believe they will win this game. 6-point lead with just under 6 seconds remaining. And he knocks them both down. Youngblood now coming up quickly. He'll stop and shoot, and that's blocked by Schaefer. Then he'll shoot the corner three, but Schaefer puts an exclamation point on the game with that block and says this is the end. 50-42, the final score. Lions take home the victory at home. A good win for the Lions tonight. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub post-game show. A quick word from Coach, stats, keys to the game, and more. All coming to you after this quick break.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Baxter Springs, Kansas. I'm Daryl McLeod. Alongside me, Sarah Goebel, here on camera and color. We got Coach coming up, getting ready to do an interview. Real quickly, I'd like to let you know that this post-game show is brought to you by Bricks and Brews, Woodfire Grill and Pub. I'll get that on the screen for you guys. The perfect post-game stop. Refuel after the big game with Bricks and Brews, delicious wood-fired pizza and mouth-watering appetizers. Plus, don't miss live music and more. Bricks and Brews, Wood-Fired Grill and Pub, a taste bud trip down Route 66. I'm joined here now by Coach Alan Hibbler. Coach, well, what a game.
Let's just say an ugly win is a lot better than a bad loss.
Hey, I'll take that. It was definitely high energy at the end.
Yeah, quite exciting. We didn't score points the second quarter. My goodness. Put a lid on the basket, and we just couldn't get anything going. And thank goodness we played really well defensively, and we didn't let down on the defensive end. But we could have been a big-time world of trouble. It's not very often you score a point in the second quarter, and you're still ahead at halftime.
Yeah.
So defensive effort was really good in the first half, and so third quarter there, I think we was down 10 to start the fourth quarter. I can't remember. Maybe it was. It was 10 at one point. I know that. It was 32-22. We couldn't score. But we kept battling defensively, got a couple turnovers, and Weston Schaefer finally hit a couple shots. And I think that kind of got us going again. And defensively, we came up with some very crucial stops down the stretch to let us finally get back in and get the lead and then extend it a little bit. But exciting to the very end.
Oh, yes, it was. Well, like you said, I'll touch back on just a quick recap of the game. That first quarter was electric. Felt like you guys could do no wrong. That second quarter, like you said, no points scored. How'd you rally your team back after half, after no points scored, to get them to come back in the third and fourth?
Well, we at halftime we talked a little bit about our execution. Our spacing wasn't very good, and we weren't very crisp with the ball. Seemed like they turned their defensive pressure up a little bit, and it bothered us. I think a lot of that might be attributed to the fact that we haven't played in a week. We played last Friday against St. Paul, and then we had a week off, and I think we lost a little of our rhythm there in the second quarter. But we talked about the need that we've got to keep playing on the defensive end until we get our offense going. And they did a really good job of responding to that. We started that second half man-to-man, and then we went to our little half-court trap a little bit in our 1-2-2 zone, and that kind of changed the momentum of the game, kind of slowed them down a little bit and made it a little more difficult for them to score. And in turn, we got a couple crucial turnovers out of it and got buckets at the other end, which really kind of ignited us again offensively. We scored 33 points the second half, which is pretty good. And I think most of those probably came in the fourth quarter because we were down so far. But the good thing is we didn't panic. We just kept chipping away, playing hard on the defensive end. Finally got some shots to fall. And sometimes in the locker room at halftime, you have to have a come to Jesus meeting. So wow. we had one of those tonight.
Yeah, that's how it rolls sometimes.
It does.
Whenever we got late there, it seemed like we had a lot of players in foul trouble. How do you keep your team's head and make them play, I guess, looser on defense without fouling too much?
Well, some of our fouls were not very smart fouls. We just got ourselves out of position and tried to do things we shouldn't do. We work really hard in practice on being straight up, and we'll do things in practice. Sometimes we'll say, okay, you got 4 fouls. If you foul out here in this next 5-minute segment, you're going to run. So they learn to stay on the ground. They learn to get straight up and just make it difficult for them to score over the top of us and kind of figure out we don't have to try to block every shot. And we had some boneheaded plays tonight where we just, like the 3 at the end of the third quarter. The guy's shooting from half court, and we just clobbered him. I have no idea what we're thinking about in situations like that. But, thank goodness that was only the kid's third foul, and he was able to stay in the game. We lost one to foul, which I thought was a horrible call. The guy came running from the wing and jumped over his back, and they called us for blocking out illegally. But things like that happen, and you just can't put yourself in those positions where you picked up some silly fouls early, because we did. We picked up some fouls 94 feet from the basket, and those are silly fouls. They're not going to score from 94 feet. So we've got to continue to work on things and try to get a little bit better. Hoping the weather holds off so we can get practices in before we go to the tournament next week, and hope we can get in a little rhythm here as we get to playing again, I hope.
Yeah, I guess my last question, you touched on that tournament. What are your thoughts about the tournament?
Well, I really like our draw. I definitely wanted to be on the opposite side of Riverton, just for the fact that, they're a conference foe, and we're going to play them twice anyway. Mm-hmm. And there's a very good possibility we could also play them in the sub-state tournament. So being opposite them was a good thing. The Neodesha group, we haven't played them in a few years. I watched some film on them today. They're a much improved group. We'll have to play well. We can't just show up and go through the motions. And last time we played Neodesha, that's kind of how it was. So they'll have to understand that we will have to hook up and play. And then if we can somehow figure out a way to get by them, we'll get Parsons in the second round, which is a traditional power. And we don't play Parsons often. It seems like we have played them. I've been here 7 years. We played them 4 times in the Southeast tournament, usually in the finals, not the semifinals. Yeah. But it's turned into a little rivalry, and I think it'll be good for us. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to get out of conference for a little bit and play a couple teams that we haven't played before in a long time. So that'll be good. Give our kids a challenge, and we'll just go over there and throw the ball up and see how it bounces and how we come out.
That sounds great. Well, Coach, thank you for joining us here. I appreciate it as always.
All right. I appreciate you for having me. Stay warm this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Drip those faucets, right?
Well, I'm going to drip those faucets, and I'm going deer hunting. So
there you go. Well, Coach, thank you for joining us. Good game tonight. That was Coach Hitler joining us here on the Bricks and Brews post-game show. Had a great game. Able to keep his team's wits about him as they went down to the wire there. Last thing I really want to touch on, Sarah, how'd you feel that the Baxter Springs Lions played to our keys to the game?
I felt like they did great. They didn't listen to me at all with the big man down low, which is good. But at the same time, they kind of did. They moved the ball around. More people were starting to shoot, which is great to see. Although they did have a little bit of a roller coaster throughout the game. There were some high points. There were some low points. Overall, they ended out high, and that's good. And that's what they need to keep doing going into the future games.
I feel like that's exactly right. And as they go forward, one thing I want to really note is I feel like Javen Alexander got his swagger back a little bit. Missed a couple of threes outside, but finally started using that size and strength and going inside. And I feel like that's something that the Lions desperately needed. They needed another scorer to really take the ball to the hole.
And Maggard was playing great defense, and he shot a few. And so was Isaiah Main. He was really stepping up.
That's right. Those freshmen are really stepping up for this team. Well, the lights are turning off, so that's our cue to go. They're basically kicking us out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to WDM for presenting this show. Thank you to Bricks and Brews for sponsoring this post-game show. Leah Smith, Route 66 Hardware, and more. Thank you all to the sponsors for bringing us out here. Thank you guys all for watching. I love you, Mom, and good night from Baxter Springs Camp.
You've been watching Baxter Springs Athletics on your new home for the Lions, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by Thanks for watching, and remember to catch every second of the action right here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.